aka Total Makeup Junkie 101. So I am back. How do you like my new hair, by the way? If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys know that I recently cut and recolored my hair. I am really loving it. It's a nice change for me. She cut off like 4 or 5 inches. Also, if you guys didn't notice, I did not upload a video last week on Thursday, and once again, if you follow me on Instagram, if you don't, you guys need to, because I put so many updates up on Instagram. That's kind of like my thing right now. Like I said, if you follow me there, you know why. I have been feeling a little not like myself lately. I have been like having a cold off and on, like a cough, cold thing going on. And I think one of the things that got me out of that slump was I recently found a lot of new Maybelline goodies at my local Walmart store. Well, after 9 different Walmart locations, I finally found them. If you are interested in any of the new Maybelline goodies, the new creamy matte shades of lipstick, the new color blur matte lip pencils, or the new foundation and concealer they released, I will be having videos for all of those items coming up like really soon. Okay, update time over, because I know you guys are like, come on now, get into the favorites. This video is already late. I'm sorry. Let's do the favorites. So, first favorite is an eyeshadow palette that I have been using every single time I put on makeup, pretty much. This is the Viseart Neutral Matte Palette #1, and this is the best neutral matte palette I have in my collection. You guys can see you have a really nice range of neutral colors. The texture on these is so finely milled, so blendable. This is an $80 eyeshadow palette, so I can absolutely see why somebody would be very skeptical of it, but I will say these are some of the easiest matte eyeshadows to blend. If you feel like matte eyeshadows always end up looking patchy, or you're spending a year trying to blend them out, get this palette. It's amazing. The next few palettes I want to talk about are the Morphe eyeshadow palettes. Now, I will say I was one of the very big skeptics when it came to Morphe eyeshadows. I thought these palettes reminded me of the BH Cosmetics, you know, the 120 pan or the 88 pan palettes. Now, while these are private label cosmetics, so essentially they are just mass manufactured makeup. It's not, you know, the quality can be hit and miss with products like this. I guess we'll just put it like that. These are so inexpensive. They're like the complete opposite of that Viseart palette that I was just talking about. The quality of these is really great. This palette I'm holding up is the 35T palette. You guys can see this is one of their new palettes. It's like a really pretty cool toned taupey neutral palette. I have also really been enjoying their new 35D palette, which is the dark smoky palette, I believe it's called, and it has some really beautiful smoky colors. These purples right here are just, I can't even. I have no words. My next favorite is a pair of false lashes. Now, these are ESQUIDO eyelashes. If you guys are familiar with ESQUIDO, they are 100% mink eyelashes, and these suckers are pretty dang expensive. I will say, I believe these are around $35 to $40 for a single pair of eyelashes, which I know sounds crazy, but you guys can reuse these lashes up to 25 times is what ESQUIDO claims. I will say I haven't used them 25 times. I've probably used this pair around 10 times or so, and if you guys can see, they're still looking good. Let me take them out of the packaging so you guys can see them a little better. So if you guys can see, this is the Lashlorette style, which is probably my favorite ESQUIDO style right now. I absolutely love these. They look really fluttery. They definitely look like you're wearing lashes. I'm not gonna say they look natural, but they're really gorgeous. And I do have a coupon code with ESQUIDO if you guys are interested in using it. You don't have to, but I do really think these lashes are really great, and I have been using them quite a bit, and I always always get compliments when I wear them. Also, if you're interested to see how I actually apply these, I did use these in a get ready with me video so you guys can see how they go on and how easy they are to apply. I'll put a link to that get ready with me video in the description box down below. And I think another thing that's helping these lashes just last all day long and look gorgeous and be applied super easily is the lash glue that I've been using. This is a lash glue that you guys actually recommended me try after I told you I wasn't a big fan of the Duo eyelash adhesive. The Duo just, it doesn't work for me. It doesn't stick on my eyelashes very well. I feel like I'm fussing with my eyelashes way too much. This is the House of Lashes eyelash adhesive, and it is some really good stuff. It does come in a tube with a little applicator to make it really easy to get a nice thin application onto your band of lashes. I did use this glue in combination with these ESQIDO lashes in that Get Ready With Me video, so if you once again want to see how it all works together, check out that video. Moving right into lip products, I feel like Nars really dominated the lip product game for me this month. Nars does really good lip products. First off are a couple of the new glosses that they released in their Christopher Kane collection. Oh my gosh, I cannot speak. These glosses I feel like were really underhyped and underrated when the collection came out. So much so that I actually didn't pick them up when I first got some items in the collection. When you swatch them, they don't look special. They look like a very sheer, clear, tinted gloss. But this shade right here, which is the really pretty, almost like neon fluorescent pink, is what I'm wearing on my lips right now. This one is called Mezmer. And when you get these on, these are almost like the Mood lipsticks or like the Mood lip glosses, you know what I'm talking about? Where you put it on, it's kind of sheer and you're probably like, really, why did I pay this much for a sheer gloss? But let them kind of oxidize, let them kind of mesh with your lips, and they become this really beautiful pop of like a neon color. I've also really been loving Nebulous, which is more of the corally orange pop of color. My other lip product favorite is another Nars product. This is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Nars Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in the shade Red Square. Once again, if you follow me on Instagram, I did Instagram a picture selfie of me wearing this, so I'll go ahead and insert that right here for you guys to see. But this is a really pretty, very orangey red. I definitely think this is a pretty unique lip color. I haven't really seen many oranges like this where it's definitely not a neon orange. It doesn't glow off of your face like MAC Morange or MAC Neon Orange, or you know, those ones that are like fluorescent tangerine orange. This is like the subdued sister to those. It's very much more sophisticated of an orange. Moving right into face makeup, let's continue this Nars trend with my favorite foundation of the month. This is the Nars All Day Luminous Liquid Foundation. This is good stuff. My shade is medium/dark number 3 Cadiz or Cadiz? Cadiz? You guys know which one it is. This foundation really is extremely lightweight, but it delivers so much coverage. This is a very thin, liquidy foundation that gives almost full coverage. You only need 1 to 2 pumps of this for your entire face, and I like bumping this in with a beauty blender or using a brush. I feel like it works equally well both ways. My next favorite is a limited edition Wet n Wild product. Once again, if you follow me on Instagram, you guys have seen me talk about these and do swatches on all 3 of the shades that Wet n Wild came out with in this. These are the Color Icon Blush and Glow Trios, and this particular shade is in Solar Powered. I think all 3 of the trios are amazing quality. They're all very smooth, very silky, super pigmented. They don't feel dry or flaky at all. I particularly pulled out Solar Powered for this video because I think it's the best for a medium to dark skin tone. This is like that beach goddess, bronze goddess, glowing skin. Another highlight that I want to talk about, because I have been getting so many comments on this highlighter every time I wear it. I am wearing it in this look right now. This is the Topshop, what is this even called? The Topshop highlighter in the shade Horizon. And I saw this post on Instagram. Somebody compared this highlighter to the MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Superb, I believe. And they said it was a pretty much exact dupe. And I love this product. It is one of those baked highlights. It's so shimmery. I was actually wearing this in a picture I posted on Instagram. Once again, I'll go ahead and insert that right here. So many people asked me what was the highlight on the tops of my cheeks, and it was this. It was just this. This is gorgeous. Moving into nail polish, I tried out a new brand of nail polish this month that I am very, very impressed with. This is the Wet Lacquer nail polish. Now, if you guys haven't heard of Wet, I believe you can only purchase their products online, if I'm not mistaken. It claims to have 7-day chip-resistant wear. I'll be honest, I never wear a nail polish for 7 days ever, but I did get a full 4 to 5 days of wear out of these with absolutely no chips. They have so many color options. I will say I don't feel like all of their colors or all of their formulas are made equally. Some of them are a little bit more sheer, but some of them are so opaque and deliciously pigmented. And these are two of my favorites that I've been wearing this month. This first one is Kerfuffle, which is like just amazingness in a bottle. It's a beautiful, beautiful periwinkle blue. And then this other one is called Ravenous, which, oh my goodness, you guys know this is my shade. This is a very, very orangey red. The last favorite I want to talk about before we get into a couple of flops that I had this month. The last favorite is this. This is a pumice stone that I actually got from a brand called Me Bath. To be exact, this is called the Ice Cream Sandwich Pumice Stone. So I mean, come on. How adorable is that name? So this is a double-sided pumice stone. As you guys can see, one side is very, very rough. It's like a traditional rough pumice stone. And the other side is almost like a sandpapery, very smooth, but still rough texture. So you exfoliate your feet. I use this on my feet. You exfoliate it with this pink side here, which is the very, very rough side. And then you flip it over to the white side and kind of smooth it, and it kind of smooths your skin. I have never used a pumice stone on my feet before in my entire life. And I don't know where I have been on that train, because my feet, after a week of using this, my feet look better than they have my entire life. I will not ever, ever be without it. I love the double-sidedness of it. I just love everything. I love how big it is, because it's very easy to hold in your hand like this and then still be able to rub the bottom of your feet. It is a great product. So those were all of my favorites for the month. Now let's go ahead and talk about a couple of not so favorites. First off, we will just quickly just throw this in this video. These are the ColourPop highlights. You guys know, if you watched my ColourPop highlighter review video, I have all 15 that they released in their collection, and I did swatches and a review and all in-depth thoughts and everything in that video, which will be linked in the description box below if you haven't seen it yet. The colors are beautiful. I have nothing bad to say about their color range. I think ColourPop did a great job with all of the different colors they offered. Very unique highlighter colors, but the formula is just a no-no. So if you guys want more info, check out that video. And the other flop that I had for this month is a cream eyeshadow. This is by Sonia Kashuk, which is a Target exclusive brand, I believe. And this is what the cream shadow looks like. I saw it. I have been really, really into cream shadows ever since I've tried those YSL full metal shadows, and I recently picked up some Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadows, those cream ones that I've also been really loving, but I wanted to find some that weren't as expensive, because those are like in the $30 price tag, and this was like in the $10 price tag, so I thought this was a little bit more acceptable to purchase. This shade that I have is called Tiger's Eye. I believe they have 4 different shades, and I think I have 2 or 3 of them, and I don't like any of them. This is a gorgeous, like, bronzy taupey color in the tube, but don't waste your money on these. Don't buy them. They are still $10, so they're not cheap, and I was very, very disappointed. They don't set. They feel oily. They're not pigmented. I put this on my eyelid, and I was like, oh, this looks so bad. So I tried to go over it with powder shadow to kind of help set it and stuff, and it was just not working. I ended up having to completely wipe off my eye makeup and redo it. I can't with this. So that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching my May faves and flops video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below what your May favorites or flops were, because I always love hearing what you guys have been loving for the month. And as I told you in the beginning, if you want to stay tuned on my channel, subscribe, because I have so many Maybelline videos coming up very, very soon. So I'll catch you guys in my next video on Thursday. I'll see you then. Bye! And new colors that maybe I've been rocking over the past couple weeks. Or first Q&A, I asked you guys on my Instagram to ask me anything. Ask me any